What is up, my friends? So let's talk about the Outer Banks season 2. We haven't got an announcement yet, but the showrunners, they have been talking about what could be next. So with the Outer Banks season 1 ending, I already made a video talking about that ending and my thoughts on that. So Outer Banks 2 has not officially yet been announced. I mean, none of the Netflix shows that have come out this year have been announced, and that's due to everything going on. So a lot of production halts, especially in Hollywood, so I'm pretty sure it follows with Netflix as well. So it's going to be some time before we get any confirmation. I mean, On My Block hasn't even been renewed yet, and that came out in March. We thought we would hear something in April. It's about to be May, and nothing yet. But let's talk about the possibility of a season 2, which I think is very likely as this show is very popular. So I went on and looked up what the showrunner Jonah Pate said to US Today, and this is what he said as he's writing season 2. He has envisioned it as a 4-season novel. So 4 seasons, my friend. And that sounds just about right for a show like this. He says there would be a couple episodes that take place at least partially in the Bahamas at first. As we know, at the end of season 1, we were going to the Bahamas and probably find some treasure. He says it would unfold into an even bigger mystery. So this show has already been a Pandora's box of sorts. And to say that we're getting even more in that, I'm excited for it, and I hope that they can really execute it. And it kind of gives me some J.J. Abrams vibes. You know how J.J. likes to throw in little things here and there to keep you guessing as you go. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but hopefully it works. He went on to say, we keep our old villains and we add some new ones, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with seeing some progression. He did say that we will always come back to the Outer Banks, however, so we're definitely going to get some new scenery, we're going to get some new villains, and everything will still go back to normal by the end of it, or some type of normalcy, right? So I'm good with that. And also, the actress who plays Sarah Madeline Klein, she also had this to say. The first season only took place over a few days, so they are in a whirlwind romance brought together by a crazy adventure and traumatic experience. What will it mean when the conflict of everything they are running for catches up to them? Pretty much we're like going to get something dark, it sounds like, by that, because if they know how this story goes, because I'm pretty sure when these actors sign up for this show and stuff and they go through the first season, and I'm pretty sure you have to know where exactly your character is going to go if you're going to be acting as this character. So the showrunners have an outline for how things play out. So things are about to get more intense, I feel, and I feel like this first season was that go lucky season where everything's good, and like not everything's perfect, but everything's sort of good, everything seems great. But then you start unraveling and seeing everybody and seeing how complicated things are going to get, and that actually leads to even more disastrous things. But I am curious to see exactly how they play this out, if it's going to go more of a sort of adventure thing. And I mean, the last episode gave us some Fast and Furious vibes, so I'm interested in seeing if we're going to get more of that, especially in the Bahamas, and what exactly is going to be the way that they get out of it all, especially since they're all out there on their own. And I think like things are about to get intense, especially with all that treasure being up on the line. So let me know your thoughts. I think that we're definitely going to be getting a more action packed show this coming season. I think that we're going to be seeing a lot of changes coming as well, and I think we're still going to get our main central villain, Ward, being our main central villain, but I do wonder if he will actually be brought to justice, or if he's just going to be let go and sort of be put on investigation while he does all this other shit going on. And I'm pretty interested in knowing exactly what this will also to John B and Sarah's relationship, if there is going to be an immediate breakup of sorts because of everything that's going on. Because I mean, all of this just happened so fast, and it's just like, what do you do? Do you keep going on this life that you're not sure exactly how it's all going to go? I think that there is going to be a lot of divisiveness between the group as well, and I think that the Pogues are definitely going to have a falling out, not entirely like set in concrete, but it will last a couple of like episodes, I feel, and that's going to put a lot of more trauma for everybody. But I think by the end of it they're going to find the gold, and I think that's just going to set up even more problems, because more money, more problems, right? Also, there is very interesting theories and speculations going around that are saying that they think John B is going to die, and that's just because of everything has happened, that has pretty much been like he's sort of cheating death. And I'm like, somebody call the suit over here if this is true, I'm just kidding. I hope he doesn't. But they apparently are saying that they are thinking that that could be a situation that could happen, and that would be insane. Like, you just get the protagonist of the show and just wipe him out. But it would also set a very different dynamic, I feel, to the show and keep you on your toes if they do something like that, because it would be a Game of Thrones type of play right there. So I'm interested in seeing if that is going to happen exactly. But we're just going to go ahead and see this new season, because I'm pretty sure the dangers are just going to ramp up as they are in a different environment than they're used to, and they don't have anybody really they can turn to unless the Pogues are going to come up and show up and get them. But I don't know. Or Ward's going to exact his revenge on John B for everything. And I mean, that's the thing. What is going to happen? And it's just going to be an intense ride, I feel, as the first season was, especially towards the end. But what are your thoughts on everything about these theories? Do you think that we're going to get Ward brought to justice, or do you think he's going to slide by, or do you think that that will be the last of him until a new season maybe, and then he comes out full on revenge mode? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Also, do you think John B could die? And do you think that John B and Sarah's relationship is going to remain intact? I mean, that's a very doubtful one, and I think I'm leaning heavily on that's not going to happen. I feel like John B might end up losing everything, Sarah, the Pogues, and just be on his own for a bit and sort of have a moment of self-discovery, as well as Sarah and the Pogues themselves, and then come back and be stronger than ever before. That's just some things that float around my head, but I'd like to know what you think about it all. But yeah, those are my theories. I think that we're going to get an action-packed series. We're going to a different island, so a lot of mysteries, a lot of, I would say, variables that we can't control, and things that we don't know exactly what they're about to get into. How far deep does Ward's, like, henchman he might have there, or if he's reporting to somebody bigger than him, as I said in my season 1 ending explained video, and how much more dangerous this person can actually be than Ward was. So that is the scary thing, and I think that there is somebody that is way above Ward that is just going to be like, you want to try and get this gold, well, you're going to have to put your life on the line for that. So it's going to be crazy. But yeah, if you're wondering when we would get a release date for Outer Banks, I'm pretty sure that's going to come next, like during the summer of sorts, and it's probably going to be around the same time that we got season 1 as well. So we're just going to have to wait and see, and I hope all of you are doing safe, staying and just doing good during these times, and hopefully we can return to some sort of normalcy in the foreseeable future. But follow me on Twitter, follow me on Anchor, where I talk about music, and also on Twitch. I want to do some more gaming on there, so I'm going to definitely try and get a hold of all of those things and really get the content ramped up here. Make sure you go check out my Crypt TV Monster explanation video, and as well as my Siren Head. I have some other videos coming up as well, in the Russian sleep experiment, and also the Lixie. So a lot of stuff for you to enjoy. Also, if you're a fan of On My Block and you follow Brett Gray, who is the actor behind Jamal, on Twitter, you probably already saw, or if you see my community post, a post he posted about talking about On My Block fans. Y'all know this lyric? Biggie, it was all a dream. Yes, that's pretty much saying it could have been all a dream. And I've already talked about this in a video. If you want, you can go check it out right now. It's on my channel, where I go into the theory that many people, not myself and just myself, have. I don't know why it took a while to word that out, but that the finale for the On My Block season was actually all just a dream, and that we're actually going to pick up whoever is having this dream, and maybe they're going to try and get this dream to not happen, because of course Caesar being in the gang is everything that they've been working on not happening, and as we saw in that finale, that is exactly what happens. Whether it's dream or not, I don't know. Go check out my video. Let me know your thoughts. But anyways, what are you most excited for coming to Netflix in May? There's a lot of stuff I'm actually excited about. I think that one of the biggest things that's coming that I'm excited for is definitely Hollywood, which is a show by Ryan Murphy, who is the creator actually of American Horror Story and American Crime Story, which are two of my favorite shows. So I'm excited to see this one, and you can rest assured once that comes out, video will be ensued. And also, one of my favorite movies, Back to the Future, is coming to Netflix, so I might do a video on that one, because I think it would be fun to do something special for that, because it's one of my favorite movies, definitely. And anyways, that's going to do it for me. What are your thoughts on the Outer Banks? Are you excited for season 2? What do you think of 4 seasons? How long do you think they can keep the show going? And what else are you watching during quarantine? Let me know in the comments below. I'd like to know. But anyways, as always, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that like, comment, share, all that good stuff. We talk about all that stuff. We love the music, video games, movies, TV shows, all of that. And we're on the road to 15,000 subscribers. Let's get to it. I'll see all of you next time. Stay positive.